We screened the rough cut of our horror film opening to our A-level media class of 16 to 17-year-olds, an age range with which the horror or thriller genre is extremely popular with. The majority of the class were males, ideal as research shows that the male gender tend to appreciate the horror or thriller genre more than the female gender typically. We also handed out a questionnaire to each individual to gauge their initial reactions on the composition as a whole first, and then on the different aspects of the opening scene. The questionnaire contained fixed response style questions, but also allowed the audience to express their opinion. This was useful because we could gather both quantitative and qualitative data in order to ensure that we received the most extensive feedback possible. In general, the audience's response to the rough cut was a positive one. Several members of the audience particularly liked the animation that was used for the introduction of our production logo. We were also asked to make at least another production logo to help improve it further. We attempted to create meaning for our audience right from the beginning of our opening scene, by draping our directors, actors and main titles in bright red and combining it with a fancy typeface. We hoped the audience would be able to instantly grasp the genre we were aiming to replicate. And they did indeed, noting the colour as particularly helpful in deciphering the genre. Another important aspect was to create an accurate representation of the main social group involved in the opening scene, rich businessmen. The audience noted that the props we used and additionally the acting was successful in understanding the occupation of the main character. We knew that the editing would be a vital ingredient in ensuring that the viewers enjoyed their experience of watching the opening scene, so I laid extra emphasis as the editor on the transitions in between the cuts, aiming to keep them smooth and interesting to maintain the audience's attention across the cut point. The vast majority of the audience commented that the editing left a good impression on them afterwards. As we had based our film off the conventions of the horror genre, we realised quickly that we needed to master the use of non-diegetic sound effectively to create a tense and suspenseful atmosphere. This included picking the adequate build-up and scare chord music to fulfill the needs of the different scenes in our opening sequence. We asked our audience whether the sound used in our scene was influential in generating the desired intense atmosphere. Their response to this question was that the sound mix used was very efficacious. The main message that we wanted to convey to our audience was that past crimes or sins don't go unnoticed and also don't go without retribution. We thought that the main title and also the newspaper scene would help to show this. Unfortunately for us, only a few of our viewers picked up on this being a possible message when asked in the questionnaire. We tried to fit in a range of different puzzle codes in our opening scene to engage the viewer and keep their attention as they attempted to solve what was going on in their minds while watching the sequence. The audience cited the victim's keys and knife disappearing, and also the killer's identity, as enigmas which they tried to figure out themselves during the opening scene. Finally, the audience's overall opinion on our production was that it was very good. They felt that we covered all the different aspects of the film that were required to a high standard, leading to a successful replication of the film genre. So this was a very positive encouragement for us.